Welcome to the Get Right podcast. We with the beautiful Shay. How you doing, Shay?
I'm good.
Just the topic today. What's the topic?
Relationships.
So you gonna hold on to questions. We gonna run the show.
Let me get something to drink because I know how y'all about to give it to me. So what's up?
Some wine she drinking.
This is some rosé mimosa.
Okay.
Also,
And it's the first time trying it, but it's really good, ladies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Relationships.
yeah, that should be it. I mean,
It's toast.
toast
To the Get Right
to
podcast.
the Get Right podcast.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. So the first topic gonna be relationships.
Entanglements. Common misconceptions are with relationships.
Common
What do you think is the first thing that goes wrong?
The first thing.
Ooh.
Yeah, you answer first. That's a good
Okay.
question.
For me, I think a lot of people are walking into relationships and they don't see the person that's standing in front of them. It's kind of like the person is standing in front of them, but as me, as a woman who date men, I'm seeing, say I'm dating Travis. I see Travis, but then he's a representation of every other man who has hurt me, who has been in my life, whether it's my father, a past relationship, an uncle, any type of caregiver who was in my life who may have felt me, any other past relationship that may have felt me. A lot of that stuff we carry with us and we don't know. So you have the man that's standing in front of you, but he's carrying the weight of everybody else that came before him. And a lot of times, and vice versa for women, a lot of times that's something that inhibits us from really being able to move forward and live in the present and actually see the person who's standing in front of us.
That's deep.
That was deep, but I don't think that's necessarily true because I feel like you can't judge somebody else's relationship that you've been with in the past to your new relationship. You always gotta change it up because you never know who this person could be. This person you can't take my energy off. Say if I take my energy off of my old girl and put it on you, you could have different attitudes, different everything. You know what I'm saying? And it was just all.
What's the most common misconceptions going into relationships? So that's what I'm saying. It's a misconception to believe you're anybody else other than you. Or to believe that I'm anybody else than Chanel. You have to get to know Chanel.
Chanel, that's a fact. I know.
I don't represent every other female. Some females ain't drinking no wine. Some of them is drinking Chanel. Not every other black female. Not every other female walking this earth. Not your mama. Not your grandmother. Not your sisters. Not, you know what I mean? Because I've talked to guys, and sometimes if they've had say they grew up in a family with a lot of females, and say the females wasn't always moving in the most positive way. A lot of times they be like, oh, I know females. I got sisters. I know how they move. I'm not your sister. You feel me? I'm not your sister. So she made that may be very much true. You may have grew up in that house, and that may be your experience with her. But you didn't grow up in my household. You don't know what's going on with me. That's not how I move. So you have to get to know me. Have a conversation with me. Get to know me more and beyond the physical that you see right here. Because a lot of us look the same. But we're not the same in the inside. So if you get to know me as who Chanel is, then you'll know if she's worthy. If she's somebody I want to spend time with, do I want to invest my time, my energy? You know how many times I speak to people who have kids and they telling me, complaining to me about their baby mama? But then I be like, okay, was she doing these same things prior to y'all having a baby? Yeah. But you didn't give a fuck at that moment. Because she was cute, she had a fat ass. It don't matter how she moved. It don't matter that she don't want to work. It don't matter that she, you know what I mean? Whatever the flaw was, you did not care. Now that she's your baby mama, it matters. You should have been paying attention then before running up in her room. I can't feel sorry for you, Papa. Same thing with women. I can't feel sorry for you if this is what is being presented to you. Watch what's in front of you. See what's there. If it's a good man, treat him as such. If he's a bad man, say, no thank you. I'll wait for the next one.
Alright,
Bet the people you bring into your life, because at the end of the day, things like that happen. You know Beyonce has a song, I Walk Alone for a Reason. I walk alone for a reason. It's not because I can't have somebody. It's because I choose to say, oh hell no, I'm not dealing with that. No, thank you. Return that to sender. No, thank you.
And your mouth,
No, thank you.
That's why.
No, thank you.
Mouth is... Your mouth is crazy, boy. She took the most shit I ever heard in my life.
I talk shit, I'm gonna be honest, but
A lot of shit. A lot.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm a Taurus, right? And if you know anything,
Boca come in the water to see with the sharks.
And then he poking it, but then when I go crazy on him, then you out of your mouth, but you've been talking shit this whole time.
I'm just saying, can a bull come in the water?
That's why we trying to tell you.
You're gonna die, exactly.
And another misconception in relationships is that people think they can give things that they don't want to receive, and they want to take things that they don't want to give. You want to take some shit that you want me, like females, males, whoever. You want me to take some shit that you don't want to take. You know how many times I've been in a relationship with a dude and he want me to be submissive and shit. I'm cool with being submissive. I like that shit. You feel me? No.
So you don't like submissive, basically.
That's not making me.
For course.
So what his submissive was and my submissive is totally different. Because I wasn't thinking nothing about bitch or anything like that. That wasn't what I'm thinking. I'm thinking what men are from Mars, women are from Venus. That shit is real. We speak totally different languages. And that's part of the problem.
We from planet Earth, man. That's what we are.
You see how I'm talking to them? And I'm telling you, people gonna watch this. There's gonna be some people that's watching and they gonna see exactly what I'm saying.
We both from planet Earth, man.
He'll see what I'm saying.
I feel like if you don't like submissive, I'ma agree. If I ain't gonna be submissive, then yo, she don't like bitch. Gonna be called bitch name like that, but she haven't said. Okay, take that out. That's cool. Nah, don't cut it. Don't cut it.
It's cool.
It's cool. We can take that out.
It's cool. No, but I'm being real. Like it's not. That's what I'm. This is part of the example of what I'm trying to say. Like sometimes we're not hearing the same things. People have different. When you say a word, people think and what their interpretation of the word is different. So you have to listen. Like that's why I say sometimes communication between men and women, that shit is crazy.
What we do, but
we cool, but sometimes you don't always get what I'm trying to say. I don't know. Sometimes when my man wants to do something that I may not necessarily want to do, meaning saying that, say we are in a household and we're raising our child, and I want to send my child to a private school that's maybe 20 miles out of where I was on. And the father says, nah, I don't really want that. And he comes up with legitimate reasons why. This X, Y, and Z. This is why I believe our son should be in this particular school. He should be closer. He should be around other kids of his ethnicity. This school they got charter schools here. And you know what I mean? So if he says that and then now he done told me, all right, babe, this is the reason. He has the same thought process as me. As far as what we want for our son, the end result, the destination we want for our son is for him to be successful and to be, well balanced and being able to grow up and be a successful adult. So does that necessarily mean he has to go to a private school 20 miles outside of our zone? If we can find a just as good school right here in our zone with the kids that's around him, and this is what my husband wants, and it's going to make our household run smoother, then guess what, bitch? He going right 5 miles down the block. Yeah, because guess what? A happy wife makes a happy life, but guess what? Only way I'm going to be happy is if the man that I'm with is happy too. I understand that science.
That's a fact.
That's what I mean about submission.
That's a fact.
Sometimes doing something I don't necessarily want to do.
Do your thing. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, girl.
She getting right.
Go ahead. She getting right. Yeah, go ahead, girl. Now you shut me down. Go ahead. Next question.
Talk to him. Wow. I was caught up on relationships. Alright, so I think we talked on it already, but like, what do you think of some progressive steps? You could give some advice to some people.
I'll give some advice to people. If you're not together in your situation, do not jump in no relation.
You right on that. I agree.
You gotta be you. You gotta go get your shit together. Move towards you, because you want to just destroy yourself. And always get yourself together. Make sure you happy, and then that's how you can make somebody else happy. Because the main goal is be happy first for yourself.
I agree with him on that.
Right. Get right.
Get right. Get right.
Let me add a caveat to my ladies.
To
my ladies everywhere. What I've noticed is that you could be doing your thing. You could be, you know what I mean, making your money, fit, single, all that. and then you'll meet this man, and then y'all fall in love, and then y'all have this baby. He changes your whole life, and then he's different. Of course, what I want from my women is to require more from them before you allow them to change your whole life. Do not allow this man to change your name, because guess what? My name is Chanel, but Chanel will be Travis's baby mama. Chanel will be little Travis's mama when I go down to the school. Chanel will no longer be Chanel if Chanel decides to have this man's baby. So if I make that decision, he got to change his name too.
Yeah.
He got to change his
I
name
gotta
too.
change my name. You gonna
Guess
change
what?
your name.
You gonna put this
My
ring
name
on my
gonna
finger.
be- Yeah, says
You want to change my name? You want to change my name? You want to change it legally, nigga?
Yeah.
You want to change it legally,
But she
nigga?
gonna turn to
My name and our kid name is gonna all be the same.
mm.
All gonna be the same.
Solomon behind it, right?
Yes. So, ladies, he's willing to change his life for you first. Real talk.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
If he willing to change, he want you to change your name for him. Make sure he's willing to give you his last name.
Get right.
Let's get right, but man, what if y'all just into something and y'all just
Ain't no we ain't making that's the problem. We're not making no permanent decisions on no temporary emotion.
Where it don't fully get right.
No. I feel you right now, but nigga, a baby, we in this shit for until our death. People say 18. No. You think my parent is I don't have a parent now that I'm in my 30s? You think that? My parents is not here? If I have a baby tomorrow, who gonna be in that waiting room?
the baby father.
My parents too. You crazy? My sisters, my cousins, everybody gonna be there. Make me your wife.
You heard
Make
that?
me
Upgrade
your
my
wife.
life. Make me your wife. You heard that? You heard that? Let's get right. Let's get right shit.
Get right.
But I feel like if y'all cool, y'all just be chilling. You know? Y'all
Then let's
get
wear a
right with
condom.
shit.
Then let's wear a condom.
Yeah.
Then let's
wear
wear condom.
Yeah. Same shit.
Let's wear a condom. I have
Same
no problem
shit.
with us having fun. Let's have fun. Let's have fun.
Yeah, that's life. You gotta enjoy
Just like,
yourself,
let's have
have fun.
Let's have fun.
Exactly. That's
Let's
just part
have
of
fun.
life. You know, enjoy yourself.
But do not.
Sometimes people not ready to get married and shit.
I like to talk an analogy. You know how if you have a elliptical in your house, right? You have a gym in your house and you like to work out. You don't, and then you don't come to your house. You don't go to your elliptical and wipe that shit down with fucking hand sanitizer wipes and all that shit every time you get on it. But guess what? When you go to Blink Fitness or any other gym that everybody's using those ellipticals, every time you get on that elliptical, you wipe that shit down. Put on a fucking condom. This nigga's for everybody. If he's for everybody, then put on a fucking condom. When you're mine, then you can take this shit raw.
She be talking that shit though, I ain't gonna lie.
Get right.
She get right. And she, like, you gotta make them faces like you angry or some shit. Like,
Because I'm
shit.
angry for what I see my sisters go through. I'm dead serious. I'm angry about it. I'm angry about what I see these kids go through.
That's a fact.
Because what you don't realize is you hurting your baby. When you hurt me, you hurt your baby. Because if I leave the baby with me, I'm fucked up. I'm in here drinking, I'm smoking, I'm angry, I'm going through all kinds of changes. Who's sitting next to me? Who's watching me? Your baby. The nigga that got your face.
That's true. I'll take care of him.
That's what I'm saying to my ladies. It's out of love, baby. And to my men, I love you too. Because guess what? If you have ever felt the ache of your father not coming, when he told you he was going to come play basketball with you or some shit and you sat on the couch and you waited for that nigga, don't ever make your son feel that shit. Don't ever make your daughter feel that shit. Don't make your woman feel that shit.
I ain't gonna front. I grew up, I had a good pops and shit, you feel me? My pops is always there for me. God bless her dad.
Thank
so
you,
I'll
Lord.
always be there for my kid.
Thank you, Lord.
He was there 100%. Great, man. Just
And then guess
fast
what?
forward,
Then
kid.
it's going to reflect down on how you're going to be a father.
So I'm be a good ass father.
Exactly.
I'm be the best father. No
Exactly, because you have an example of that.
Exactly.
And if you don't have an example of that, then that should be even more motivation for you to be better.
Mm-hmm. Yo, you like? Oh, she classy. Look at Shay. Sit down, girl.
And I got lipstick everywhere.
Ass.
I don't like doing the straw thing. I gotta be authentic.
Oh,
I gotta
sexy
take
ass.
it straight from the glass, baby.
Man, drink that wine, baby girl. Go ahead. Alright, let me chill out. We on the show. Next question.
I forgot about questions. It was rocking. Still talking about
Why you laughing? Why you laughing? I made a mistake, but like the chest and all that. You should shutting it down.
Okay, so what he's referring to on my podcast, right? The
your
conversation
podcast?
was a big example. When he was talking about chess and checkers, right? So this is the perfect example.
I won't play chess until
Listen.
sometimes you gotta play checkers too.
This be on
Exactly.
listen, right?
Exactly.
You wanted me to talk about it, right? So this is a clear example of that, right? Now, like I said, if you know anything about the game of chess, there's a king, there's a queen, there's a knight, there's a rook, there's pawns, right? So if he's the king, I'm the queen. There's certain moves I can make, there's certain moves he can make. If you know about chess, the king doesn't really have so much moves. The queen has way more moves. So as the queen, you have to get the best queen you can have. So she can make certain moves that you can't. Now you see this example of what just happened? As a queen, your queen does not tell you to fight. Your queen tells you to chill. You fight this different.
Okay.
You fight, we got pawns for that. We got pawns for that. You don't get up and yell for some shit, nigga. You stay in your fucking lane. Stay back here in your slot because that's not the time to use your move. Nah, this is, you only got certain moves. You only got a certain number of moves on this board. So do you use your energies for some fucking dumbass shit? Or do you preserve your energy for when you need to use it? And that's the point of having a queen by your side to tell you certain shit and be able to peep game that you can't peep. And again, go and handle business that you can't handle. But if you mistreat me, who's going to take care of you? These pawn niggas can't do it. The knights, the rooks, everybody got their moves. But understand me, the queen is the queen for a reason. The same reason why the king, hold on, let me say what I'm, pause.
Say your shit.
Just like the king is the king for a reason, right? I'm a queen and I'm smart as fuck. I understand.
You a king? What you say?
I'm a queen. And I'm smart as fuck. Let me say it clear so when y'all need to read back and edit that. Right? I'm a queen and I'm smart as fuck. So I understand. I understand that shit. So I know that, bitch, you may have more moves than he do, but there's no game without him. There's no points of the game without him. So you gotta play your role, mama.
And the king.
So that's where going back to what we said earlier in the video about submission. I could talk my shit, I could do my moves, but I know sometimes I gotta fall back when he tell me to fall back. Ma, you wanna go move? Nah, chill. Then okay, he telling me to chill, so I'ma chill. He telling me to go to the left, I'ma go to the left.
Start getting right.
Start back getting right and shit.
Start getting back right with these relationships. Right.
That's a problem. You see that? That could be the last way we do it. Please put your phone away. Please put your phone away.
My fault.
Please put your phone away. Please put your phone away. Because I'm gonna be real. And I'm gonna be real, right? You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, it's big again.
Yeah, you gotta turn that on. Pure, clear examples of certain shit y'all be doing that.
How
many
times?
Pause. You know how many times dudes do that?
What?
And they be like, oh, my homegirl asked me for a favor, so no, maybe with us for an hour. Turn your phone on.
This ain't going on a podcast.
It should. Because this is what I want them to hear.
Why you want them to hear that? You want to make
because
time
it's real.
look bad or
It ain't
shit.
about making you look bad. You cut that part out. I'm just saying as far as the stuff I'm talking about relationships.
I ain't got no relationship, so.
Alright, man. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for having me on the Get Right podcast.
Get right. You already know